さあそういうことで6月です。6月はやばいでしょ、プライドマンス。
はい。
最近はこのプライドマンスがもう過剰な状態になっちゃって世界中飛び火しているムーブメント、
ね、
今どうなってるかって言ったら、今年ねこうなってます。狂気です。どうぞ。
The nation's largest LGBTQ civil rights organizations has declared a state of emergency for LGBTQ people all across the country. A state of emergency. Campaign's president Kelly Robinson saying the multiplying threats facing millions in our community are not just perceived, they are real, tangible, and dangerous. They are resulting in violence against LGBTQ plus people, forcing families to uproot their lives and flee their homes in search of safer states. They're refugees, triggering a tidal wave of increased homophobia and transphobia that puts the safety of each and every one of us at risk. Quick question to you. Do these people look like they're in danger? Do they look like they're being oppressed in this country? That is a parade down a major thoroughfare in Los Angeles. Are these oppressed people? Literally naked, shaking their butts on floats and parades and partying in the streets. Trans men practically motorboating little kids during story time. I'd say the exact opposite is happening. Our society is bending over backwards to facilitate the many perversions that come with being inclusive to the trans mob that has just so quickly taken over the rainbow. Sadly, it's not enough, though, because the other side needs to feel oppressed. That's their lifeblood. If they don't feel oppressed, they don't know what to do with themselves. Biden knows this, which is why the left is constantly searching so desperately for homophobia, for racism, for anything that they can find, because they have to keep that wheel turning. Biden kicked off Pride Month by tweeting, "This month, in the face of cruel attacks on LGBTQ rights across the country, we celebrate the LGBTQ Americans who are fiercely and unapologetically fighting for freedom and equality and reaffirm that their rights are human rights."
これだけど
コメディじゃないの、ね、
これまともな神経じゃないよね。これが私たちは抑圧されてますと。これで自由を守るための、自由と民主主義を守るための月間ですって大統領がわざわざツイートして、それであれですよ、ゲイの人が一物丸出しにして、これでなんか SM みたいなことやって、それ出しの上でみんなが見てるんだから、これ狂ってるじゃん、こんなの。
これ日本でもやり始めるんですかね、こういうことで。
いやだから日本人ってこういうのを真似する人が出てきたら大変なことですよ。自由と民主主義を守るためのさ、人権を保護することだなんて大統領が言ったけど、これはもう何回も言ってるけども、アメリカの建国の精神の破壊なわけですよ。アメリカは聖書によって建国された国なの。これは好き嫌いの問題じゃなくて紛れもない事実なわけですよ。それを破壊したいわけですね。だから徹底的にクリスチャンを対象にした弾圧のためのムーブメントだからこういうことが起こるんですよ。こちらです、どうぞ。
The Sisters for Perpetual Indulgence, they are on a roll. Every ball club in the country wants them to come to their gay pride night. The Dodgers have them on the schedule. The California Angels, I guess we call them the Anaheim Angels. It's crazy. This stuff is allowed to thrive. But one gentleman speaking up and saying, you know what, maybe there's another way. Maybe we can pick another way to lead our lives. They arrested him. Take a look at this.
I don't care. This is public property. It is public property. You don't have to say you don't care. I don't. Guys, let them have their. This is public property. I'm going to respect it. Oh, I'm respecting it. That's what you know who's cheering for us? The people that are in hell. So you do you, and I'm going to do me. This is public property.
And he's about to get locked up for it. Watch this.
God is not. That's it. God, this will be
Getting this on film.
Can't talk about the sidewalk in America. This is Saturday morning, Lancaster, Pennsylvania.
It's really shocking video. So Damon, what was the back and forth about? What were you saying with this officer?
Well, like I felt aggressive, like aggression coming from him as I approached him. I don't remember word for word, but he was very aggressive. He said he doesn't care. I'm going to stand here and I think he said, and you're going to be quiet. And then that's when I said, sir, you don't have to say you don't care about me. And he said, I don't. And I said, well, God cares. And then I said, right here, all I said was, I was going to say, God is not the author of confusion. And soon as I said God, he was on me. But I just showed up. The sign says, Jesus says, go and sin no more. I'm not mad or aggressive with anyone across the street. It's almost like I felt like it was the enemy telling me, you're going to be quiet. I thought of the First Amendment. It popped in my head like, no, sir, this is public property. I'm not being rude. I'm just here to spread the gospel, the good news.
What are the actual charges you face right now?
I was charged with criminal disorderly conduct with engaged to fight.
Wow. And judging from the video, I mean, that's quite a charge given what you can see in the video.
これねアメリカだからね、であの人がさなんかこれプラカードを持ってあそこでなんかこうわざわざこうねやるのがいいか悪いかっていうそういう問題は別の問題なんですよ。向こうのプライドの人たちは何をやってもいいんだよね。一物出して SM ショーやってもいいんでしょ。それが出汁に乗っててもいいわけでしょ。じゃあいやそれはおかしいんじゃないかと言って建国の精神に戻ろうよって言って聖書の言葉を出してる。で神はって言った瞬間に逮捕するってどういうことですか。アメリカは建国の精神が聖書でこの人が宗教的かどうかとかそういう話とちょっと違ってこれはもう完全にアメリカの崩壊です。だからこれで分かることは、アメリカがずっと大事にしてきた価値観を狙い撃ちしてるっていうことなんですよ。
その通り、
それを破壊するのが目的っていうことはもう一貫して言い続けてます。